is the beginning of September and it's time for the most awaited PlayStation Plus extra games, and yet again GamingByte is up for predictions. So these are the games I would love to have in PlayStation Plus extra games lineup in the month. Be sure to subscribe our channel and press the notification bell icon. Starting off with our first prediction, Resident Evil Village, the 8th main part of the popular series of survival horrors developed by Capcom. Resident Evil Village continues the story of Ethan and his wife started in Resident Evil 7. Players control Ethan Winters, who searches for his kidnapped daughter in a village filled with mutant creatures. The game maintains survival horror elements from previous Resident Evil games, with players scavenging environments for items and managing resources. It adds more action-oriented gameplay, with higher enemy counts and a greater emphasis on combat. The inventory management mechanic is similar to that of Resident Evil 4, featuring a briefcase and the ability to move and rotate items for better storage space. Players can buy supplies, weapons, upgrades, and items. Our second prediction is Marvel's Avengers, an action-adventure game set in Marvel Universe. The game focuses on exploration of subsequent stages and fighting opponents. The creators made sure that every hero attacks in a way characteristic for their comic book counterpart. The thing is, the gameplay changes with the hero we control. The title also implements a character progression system. As we progress, new abilities and equipment are unlocked, enabling us to continuously increase the effectiveness of our heroes. In addition, in the game we can find various cosmetic items that enable us to personalize our characters. Our third prediction is The Sinking City, a detective adventure game inspired by the works of H.P. Lovecraft. The production is set in the 1920s, in the fictional city of New England, suffering from a supernatural flood. The game does not lack clashes with opponents straight from Nightmare. We eliminate them using a wide range of firearms from the era. The arsenal includes a revolver, rifle, shotgun, or even grenades, and the protagonist can set traps for adversaries. In addition, as he progresses, the hero develops his abilities, which are useful both in solving puzzles and during explorations and clashes with his opponents. Our fourth prediction is Beyond a Steel Sky, a 2020 cyberpunk science fiction adventure game set 10 years after the events of the 1994 video game Beneath a Steel Sky. Players assume the role of Robert Foster as he finds himself returning to Union City on the hunt for a kidnapped child, only to learn that the city's new utopia state is not what it appears to be. Beyond a Steel Sky gameplay is far removed from that of Beneath a Steel Sky. Instead of the classic point-and-click adventure, we get an open world that changes with every action of the player. The advanced artificial intelligence of NPCs allows them to react to the hero's actions, allowing them to find unexpected solutions to the challenges posed by the game. Our fifth prediction is Adarna Noctus, a Metroidvania in the style of an action platform game. In Adarna Noctus, we play the King of Darkness who travels across the land trying to regain his old power and defeat his eternal rival, the Queen of Light. While exploring locations, we jump on platforms and avoid various traps, as well as solve occasional environmental puzzles. Apart from that, we often face enemies on our way, with which the King of Darkness can cope by melee or using magic. In addition to the regular enemies, we often have to face the bosses, whose defeat requires careful observation of their movements and finding their weak points. The game is dynamic, thanks in no small part to the refined and responsive control, which is the apple of the author's eye. As we progress, we develop the protagonist and unlock new skills related to close combat, magical attacks, and the art of survival. Our sixth and last prediction is Lost in Random, an action-adventure game in which strategic elements have been added to the arcade and logical challenges traditional for this genre. Lost in Random takes us to the dark fantasy world called Random. The land is ruled by a dice, the throw of which defines the future of every person. The player takes on the role of a girl named Even, who finds another unusual dice, and with its help, the heroine has a chance to defy the prevailing order. Lost in Random puts before the player challenges, which test both his dexterity and cunning. We also meet many opponents on our way. However, we are not defenseless, depending on the situation we have at our disposal, melee or ranged weapons. We hope you enjoyed our video. If you haven't subscribed our channel yet, now is a great time to do, so click subscribe and press the notification bell icon. Thanks for watching.